Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gate Tarot. For those who do not know me, I am Goddess Alicia. Welcome in, beloveds. Welcome in. It's another week, y'all. We off to another amazing and beautiful week. Ashe, let's be grateful for life, for breath, for opportunity to experience new things all over again. If you were guided to this live message, it is not a mistake or coincidence. The divine wants you here. The thumbnail piques your curiosity, and you're in the right room, my loves. So, wherever you are, whether you're on break, you're at home, you're on your lunch, I ask that you tap into the energy, call in your spirit team, ingest the information you are given. This is a message for an anointed, a recently risen and awakened. And we go through awakenings way more than one time. This could be your second, third, fourth, fifth soul awakening. You could be leveling up, reaching new levels. Each level requires some new energy, information, new connection, access to collaborations and partnerships, and wisdom. For someone who has arrived on your path, who's headed in the right direction, who's leaning in to opportunities of partnerships, collaborations, networking, who is seeking your tribe, looking for that community, that support system. Whether you've opened a business on a platform or any other arena, whether you finally stepped out of your comfort zone and you are hustling and creating, and that business is up and running, or at least you've made action, you've made a move towards getting independently wealthy and stable in your own spiritual practice. We all know a spiritual practice is required, not suggested. If you're working with the divine, with your ancestors, if you are going to a spiritual inheritance, you want to really create generational wealth, a spiritual practice is required. Now, it doesn't have to be in a business form, but it has to be a practice, a daily maintenance, protection work, manifestation work, picking your niche, choosing your study, your plan. What is calling you? Is it tarot, mediumship? Is it coaching or mentoring? Is it finance? Is it healing? Is it writing, scribing? Is it public speaking? There are many divine assignments when you're working with spirit. They're not all necessarily mediumships or tarot or scrying or conjuring, but they are positions where you must work with the public. You must work in the community. It's not something you do alone long term, although beginning, many of us go solo, finding our own way at our own pace. In privacy and solitude, we can really reflect and see and manifest and work with our spirit guides, our deities. But then at some point, you step out back into the world. You reconnect. You find a path that elevates you in whatever your practice is. You join events. You attain, what's the word I look for? You join events, you join networks, whether it's a group association, online or in public. You find like-minded individuals that are interested in what you're doing or have done what you've done. They have guidance, they have experience. You sit with the big dogs. You don't sit with your old systems of gossip and drama. Many of us have walked away from family and connections that no longer serve us in the energy we're in. You make a choice to change your circle, your surroundings, to invite only positive, high spiritual energy into your life. Many of us go through divorce at this time. We walk away from hometowns, we relocate, we move to places that are calling our spirit, that align with our practice. We can really be free to be in our niche, to be supported. So our mail is not stolen. So our destinies are not attacked. So that we don't have snakes in our grass. We make cuts, we use our discernment, and we have learned to say no. We have learned to close the door. We have learned to not feel guilty, feel shame about going our own separate way. If that resonates with you, my love, you're in the right place today. Your soul body has already jumped timelines, and you have to feel it, you have to know it, you have to believe it. You're more sensitive to sights, to hearing, to feeling things. You may be having issues with sensitivity. Your skincare changes. What you put on your body, what you put in your body changes. Take the toxins or the chemicals that you used to use. You find that things you're watching on YouTube, other platforms is changing. You don't care about the gossip, the drama. You walked away from the twin flame or the karmic soulmate, and that kind of information is no longer calling you. You may get into it every now and then, because who don't love some good tea every now and then? We're still women. But the majority of your time, invest in what you are growing and building. Books, book clubs, group associations, whether it's a coven of sisters or brothers, whether it's a community group, people building according to your craft, whatever that may be. Maybe you want to open up a spiritual shop with your name on, your family name on. You want to give an array of services and options and to the public. Maybe you're so good at so many things, you want to bring them all together into one source, one energy, so you don't feel like you're all over the place doing this and doing that, doing this and doing, everything you do should be aligned and connect and be built of one spiritual gift. Now, many of us have a lot of gifts, multiple gifts, because every time you go to a new level, you get a new gift, or you discover something you always were able to do. It becomes power, you power up. But there should be one particular spiritual gift of the highest form that calls you the most, that you connect with ease, that feels challenging and comfortable at the same time. Use that in your craft. That is the focus of your work. That's what's calling your spirit. You pour into that, you focus on that, and then everything else comes in as a channel, as a root, and our system stems that grow out of that one particular niche. Do you know what your one focus is? I am a necromancer. I work with the dead. I work in the afterlife. That is my main focus, my main spiritual practice of the highest energy. Is an occult practitioner, working with as a death doula, working as a necromancer, working in the occult, working, researching exorcism and researching ways to expel hexes and curses and dark magic, working with reading demonology, working, finding out how the demons navigate, how they work, what they crave. Lord, that is my main focus. Yes, I do light work. I do candle magic, healing spells, abundance spells, wolf spells. I do healing energy work, Reiki. I work with my hands a lot. That is an extension of what I can do, a gift that's given to me by working with the dead who've already had this wisdom, this practice, this knowledge. Me connecting with that, gaining their wisdom, and having access to what they could do that they were not able to do at that time because of discrimination, racism, fear, and yada, yada, yada. You know what happened to the witch hunt, that era. Now we are more free and more open. Things are accepted. They are seen. They are realized for being real. And that is needed. And we don't just see one way of thinking, this black and this white, and we can bring it together and utilize it for whichever need we need. But predominantly, I am necromancer. What is your specialty? Are you a seer, which is someone that gets visions through dreams? One who prophesizes. It can be things that are going to happen in the weather, things that are going to happen in the public, in the community, such as diseases or world disasters or changes with the weather. Are you a seer? Do you just get visions of things to come or things that are about to happen? Or do you go back and forth into the past to regain knowledge of how to use it moving forward? Or are you clairaudient? Do you hear things? Voices, whispers, words that trigger another message. Someone that is very aligned with music, where you get messages from voices and songs, clairaudient. Now, the first one, or you clairvoyance. Are you someone that uses your voice? And as you speak it, so it is. You command the weather, the wind to move, the sun to rise. You can move things by speaking. And that is a very powerful and very rare gift, but some have it. Clairvoyance, the voice. In words, there's also rhythm. So you may also feel tunes, feel rhythms, feel beats. Someone that loves sound bowls. Someone that works with tongues or a lot of musical instruments. Seers will work with crystal balls, work with water, work with mirrors, work with tarot, work with you can see the clouds and see images in the sky. See things that's clear, or you clairsentient. Clairsentient is someone who feels. Do you feel things? Do things touch you? And you're highly sensitive. That's the empath. You're in front of someone, they don't have to speak, but you can feel the emotions coming off their body, and you feel their pain, and you feel they want to speak, you feel they're holding back, you feel they're having a secret. You just feel everything around you so strong. You connect with animals a lot. Things that are alive and vibration, things that have a heartbeat, a pulse. That's the one that gravitates towards drums, rhythmic instruments, drums, tambourines, or bells, like that. Are you claircognizant? Claircognizant is in the knowing, which means you don't hear it, you don't see it, you maybe not even feel it, but you still know it. All day long, you can just flow, walk, step in rooms, be in places, and automatically, without a word, without a beat, it can be silent. You could be in a black room with no light on, and nothing is there, but you know everything that's going on. When you turn on lights, is there. That's another very powerful and rare gift, but one that comes from a lot of meditation in the dark, a lot of sleep, a lot of powering off, because that one takes a lot of your energy. You have to get a lot of sleep, a lot of rest. You spend time in the dark. That someone like that has a lot of isolation. It's difficult to be around a lot of energy because you're always feeling everything. Even when your child is not around you, you know your child is suffering or hurt or they're crying. And they're not even there, but you just know that you know it. And then all of a sudden the phone rings and there they are. You know things that are going on in the world even when you're not in the place. There are many other clairs, but I won't go through everyone. Those are the ones most popular that most people talk about. Clairvoyant is through sound. No, clairaudient is through sound. Clairvoyant is through sights. Clairsentient is through touch or feel emotions. And claircognizant is through the mind. Your mind. You're always tapped in. You're always open. So, depending on which clair is most powerful for you, it will give you a confirmation about what gifts you should tap into. Clairvoyant, my tarot readers. Clairvoyance is my tarot readers, my scribers, my ink blot makers, my tarot card makers. Clairvoyant is my doll makers. My lot of hands-on, a lot of things. You put your vision into it, and you create it, you read it, you channel it from sight, vision. That is the seer. Clairaudient is my coaches, my mentors, my oracles. You don't need cards, you don't need instrument, but you may use music, you may use sound bowls, you may use things that trigger us, a lot of music, a lot of instrument. Those are my people that your voice, your public speaker, my motivation, my YouTube influencers, clairaudient. My clairsentient are my Reiki healers, or my people that go into the hospitals or the nursing homes or the children's places, and you heal with your hands. You have healing hands. You heal by touch, by feeling. Those people, those who are intimate connection with, lovers, when you have intimacy, they feel better. They feel energized. They feel stronger. They siphon your energy. Those are the ones that got to be careful of energy vampires, clairsentience. You just sense it through, where do I have that backwards? No. Clairsentient. Those are my empaths. You absorb energy and you can give it back as a transfer. Claircognizance are my psychic mediums. My those who do seances, those who do readings, channel the dead through sights, sound, it's like all the clairs that come together. You're in the knowing. You're in the knowing. They channel through you. Like you let go of yourself and you become the spirit, the energy. And those are my exorcists. Because you walk in the room and no one has to tell you. You see those are my psychic investigators. You see the crime scene. Everything appears to you. You know it all. You can put it together. It's like a puzzle, a weave in the wall, and you see it. And you can put it together and create a whole entire truth scenario. So what is your clair? What is your ability? It will show you how to build your practice or your business or your platform. It will show you how to make most spiritual inheritance financially, income. It will show you what you can do. We love to read tarot. We love to make dolls. We love to work with crystals, but it may not be what's calling you because that is not your clair. A lot of times we love what we see someone else doing, especially if it's growing their money or working for them, and we don't even realize it's not our clair. That's why I offer birth chart readings and Akashic record openers, because in your birth chart, there's a specific place that tells you exactly what your clair is. It tells you what you performed in your past life to renew it, to reopen it, to reclaim it, and to work with the energy that you already have. Work with in the past. It tells you according to your birth chart, season, month, year, location, what was going on in the moon, and the energy in the people, and that you are most connected to be able to work with in this lifetime. It also gives you your ancestral lineage and what they performed spiritually. We all have witches, we all have shamans, we all have medicine women, and we all have it in our back, in our lineage. We all have it. You may not believe in it, you may not invest in it, it may not be for you, but we all have grace. We have royal lineages, ancient lineages, ancient bloodlines. There was a time on this planet where there was no modern medicine. Hello, you couldn't go get a prescription. Wasn't no pharmacy. People still lived, people still healed. How do we think they did it? There was no pills. There were no chemicals. How did they cure infant illnesses? And the flu was still around. They still had cold and rashes. And how do we they were medicine women and medicine men in every village, every community, every country, every nation, every lineage. We have knowledge. We have a way to tap into that knowledge and do it holistically, as opposed to using forms of things that have side effects and make us worse than the problem. We're trying to come back to nature, get back to the original way of doing things. We're trying to call our ancestors out and get back to farms and families and community and holistic wellness. How do we do that? We tap into what they have to offer us, to give us, to show us, to teach us. And we do it collectively. We do it in a tribe. For they were tribes. And they taught tribes. Children, they started from young all the way up. They showed them plants, how to forage, how to find them in nature, what to look for, the colors, what to be careful of, what was poisonous. Hello? And we run to the pharmacy and get a pill, and it makes us sicker than what we would, hello? Because we come so far away from what our ancient ancestors used that now we've made our generations sicker. So my herbologists, my holistic wellness practitioners, my nutritionists, those who work with crystals that heal, my Reikis, my conjurers, those who work with energy, those who can see into the body, who can Where are my spiritualists, very rare now, who have the gift of smell? Who has the gift of smell? You could be in front of a person and they're sick. You can go to a hospital where there's illness and there's death and there's rotting and you smell. I have been in front of a person and told this woman that this was going on in her body. This was going on in her body. Because I could smell the disease in her body. She didn't believe me. Went to the doctor and lo and behold, called me up. Oh my God, you saved my life. Because people they use animals to smell. Do you know they use dogs to smell cancer now? Hello? They now discovered in medicine that you could smell illnesses. If canines can do it, they're mammals, so a lot of gifts that the animals have, we have, but we are too bushy and domesticated that we have forgotten how to use our raw, natural essence. Hello? That's the gift that we need. You can actually stand in front of someone, hug someone, and smell poison or illness in their body. That is the gift. And there are groups, there are associations that work together to power it up. Certain herbs that you must smell, certain salts, certain things you need to enhance that portal, open up that channel so you can connect to it. So let's see here. We got the hunter and we got the wise one. We got the hunter and the wise one. Well, we know what wisdom means. I just spoke about this. What does it say on the bottom of the deck card? Tradition, wisdom, ancient wisdom, pointing up to the divine, to where spirit of the dimensions, elevation, ascension, to higher levels of consciousness and learning. Tradition. Getting back to tradition. You have your soul body has already jumped timelines. Your physical body may be catching up because it goes through its own ascension symptoms, and it may take time for you to get in the gear with where your soul has already risen, already left the 3D, already left the 5D, in the 7AZ portal dimension. 808. If you worked with discipline and with determination, with the 808 portal opening, and manifested and meditated and did the work that you were called to do, there was a 8th dimension ascension. Hello? That's what that was. The soul body is already lifted, elevated, gone, moving, dreaming, traveling, exploring the world. And your physical body is going through ascension symptoms, healing, mending, getting in shape, changing your diet, focusing on health. It may not fully be aligned with where you're inside, and you may feel off balance. Now, I'm not a medical professional at this time. 28 years in healthcare, BA in psychology, sociology, and philosophy. Check out so I'm saying it from experience. Okay? When your soul body elevates and your physical body has yet to align with it, a lot of vertigo, dizziness, blurry vision, blurred speech, because the soul body is disconnected with and is all attached to the mental, the third eye, and the crown. It's a lot of mental space, hearing, tones, tunes, tuning in. It's a lot with the head space that goes on. Fevers, chills. So that may be going on at this time. Of course, if you need to go to a doctor for clarification and peace of mind, please go. If you're experiencing a lot of vertigo, a lot of dizziness, falling, stumbling, please go. But it's tied heavily to the ascension of already elevating to another dimension, and then pulling at your mental capacity, and your body is just still working on where it needs to be, how it needs to feel better. Because we have the hunter, and that is you. Like you're running, hunting, searching, hungry, looking for that food, that nourishment, that information, that tribe. Lions run in the packs. So now that you're willing to break out, ready to break out, meet that family, that tribe, that community, your body may be being pulled, and you have a thirst, and you're hungry, and your appetite changed. You know what's going on? Your soul is hunting for its pack, its tribe, its community, its like-minded individuals to connect. Is hungry for connection with your bloodline, with your spirit team, with your deities, which hello, and the physical body is going through hunger and fatigue. It's like wearing you out, pulling you along, stretching you in ways in all directions, and you're like, what's going on? And sleep is disturbed, or you're getting extra sleep. And because your body is tired and fatigued, and it's asking you to slow down physically, but your soul body is running, chasing, moving, flying, and it's a lot going on right now, beloved, because it's already jumped that timeline, and it wants your physical body to come along for the ride, to travel. Who keeps traveling? If you just want to travel, you want to go away to another country or another place, to a farm, somewhere you can run free and be outdoors. Your soul is calling you to nature and to the retreat. That is why it's happening, my love. Sure-footedness and predestination. You saw the title of the thumbnail? Spirit has already planned. They have already planned. It's already been done. It's already been formed, erected, constructed. But your physical body has not gotten there yet. To the relocation, to the forever home, to the new lands, to that new city or country, to meet that soulmate, to be connected with your friend, your lover, your companion, your tribe, your soul sisters, that coven, your brotherhood, that strength. When you are predestined, when it's predestined, it means it's absolutely assured that you will arrive at that destination when you're exactly supposed to arrive there. You are not too late. It's already done, my love. You are still working on your physical body, but it's already there. Your castle, your kingdom is there. It's been bought, paid for. No credit needed, all debts paid. Sure foot. Stay grounded. Stay rooted. When it says sure footing, the roots are already planted. The seeds are already planted where you are to be, where you will be, where you're being carried to. where you're being called to, the roots are already in the ground. The vegetation, the grass is already growing. Everything is already beginning to, if you are destined, because we're now coming upon the ending of summer soon, y'all. We're going into fall. Fall is when everything falls away. Changes of colors. And as the colors change, it's a sign that they will soon fall away. That everything will be barren. It's winter stillness is next. We go back into solitude and isolation. It's cold outdoors. There's nothing growing, nothing blooming. The fruit is gone. The vegetables are gone. The season of warmth, soups, and nourishing our bodies, and teas in different ways. The plentifulness, the harvest is gone. If you did not receive your harvest during this harvest season, spring and summer, we in it now, then fall and winter will be your slow down seasons. So get in preparation in advance, my loves. If you have abundance now, take that abundance and invest in what you will need during the season of slowdown. I don't know if you want to stack up, put away, you want to, food items, personal items, extra money for bills. I don't know what you want to do, but I'm telling you right now, do not allow winter season and autumn fall away to make you think that you're going back into spell work, that someone's attacking your finances, someone's attacking your home, someone's attacking no, it's a progression of the cycle of life. It's just a natural thing. I'm letting you know this now because it's coming. And there may be a season every year that you find yourself getting more credit, going into debt, trying to make it through winter. This is giving you time now to let you know that season is coming. And I don't care how abundant you are, how blessed you are, how anointed you are. Nobody skips a season. It's meant for what it's meant for. It's meant for stillness. It's meant for reset. It's meant for slowing down. It's meant for going into prayer, into meditation. It's meant for planning, writing, for what's going to happen when we get back to bloom in the spring, which is the new year. Right now, you need to make sure that you put a nest away so that when it happens, you don't automatically be taking 10 steps back and lose your way, because now all of a sudden you're angry, you're frustrated, you're in fear and doubt of what's going on. It's nothing that's coming to attack you, my love. You are so past that energy. That is over. That season is closed. That season is done. No more silent attacks. No more spell work. No, if you have already jumped, and I'm talking to those who jumped the timeline. Collective reading, use your discernment. If it ain't for you, it won't apply whether you want it to fit or not. So, for those who have already jumped that timeline, and you know who you are, you're not going back, my love. You're not returning to the old life, the old you, that old situation. It is well with your soul, and you are whole and completely done. So, and when that season comes, know that it's for us to go in hermit mode again. Slow down, breathe, drink some hot cocoa, some tea, sit by the window, watch the snowflakes. Just invest in our family, our children, and loving ourselves again. That season is just for you. There's some of you outdoors, you're planning, you're working, gathering your money, taking your business. You're doing a lot for the world. But that's winter is about you and only you. Don't let it take your mind back to a place you've already jumped away from. Okay? So, preparation is key. Spiritual practice is required. And there you are, my love. The champion. There you are. I said, you already have received the victory. Champion, that means you already won the battle, the warfare, the attacks. You've already won the victory and the battle is over, my love. There may be things still going on in your minds, in your heart, in that physical human body, because it hasn't caught up yet with that soul elevation that you're still working on, working through. And that's okay. No guilt, no shame. No, this ain't a race. Let that happen naturally. Complete it and rid yourself of it, because when it aligns with that soul body, you're flying. You're flying. It's new levels. There ain't no glass ceiling on how far you can go and what you will know. Achievements, achievement. You achieving, you succeeding, you elevate, you transforming is someone else's downfall. It's someone, come on now. Ace of Swords, Archangel Michael. That's the mother effing truth, Ruth. You took that pain, that chaos, that destruction, that hurt, that separation, that rejection. You turned it into purpose because you got a passion to restore your life, to want to balance love, vitality, stability, wealth, healing. You decided that enough was enough. You were tired of being tired of being depressed, tired of feeling like a victim. You were tired of not loving you, tired of not one coming in to love you the way you should be loved. You were just tired and done. And that flipped on a switch. It began your growth and elevation. It began your level up. It began the process of renewal, restoration, rejuvenation, and reparations are due. You know what? The cards fell out, but I'm only paying attention to the one I picked up. What did I just say? Did I just say reparations are due? You see the thief? Do you see the thief was laying right here on the table, right behind Archangel Michael, protection. Yeah, seizing the moment and selfishness. You have been stolen from over and over and over again every lifetime, my love. That's why we come back to pay a karmic debt. Because whatever happened to us in this lifetime always happened before, but we didn't handle it right. We didn't allow it to extend us. We didn't allow it to elevate us. We may have retaliated or fought a war or taken somebody out or raise up. Hello? You'll know it if you're not body in this lifetime. Where's Twin at? You'll know if you go from a 0 to 100, or if you can, but you try not to. In the last lifetime, oh yeah, you was body, my love, and you handle it, and now wait, God would have wanted you to, and God, oh no, now you gotta go back and pay that debt. Whether you took someone's life or whatever you did, God said, down. That's not how we do it now. Go back and get it right. I'm going to send them in. They're going to do it again. They're going to be in different bodies, different relationships, different jobs, different. But you're going to have to learn this lesson that you can't match toxic energy and win. And you were like, no, bye. And you are. And it happened with the toxic ex, toxic lovers, baby mamas, baby daddy drama, with the toxic parents and jealous siblings and the harsh bullying coworkers and the terrible bosses and the illnesses you had to battle and the warfare and hello. And you're like, whoa, okay, all right. I get it, but that's enough. Hello. Okay. But this time around, you took that pain, you created a purpose, and you leveled up, and you woke up and you bossed up, and God said, that's my child. I knew you had it in you. I knew you could do it. To whom much has been given, now much you can expect. Now you get rewards and blessings. And then they open up your trunk of wealth, and your spiritual inheritance gets to pour out upon you like manna from heaven. And you say, woo, I did it this time. Therefore, you don't got to come back another lifetime, not to this hell, and experience the same. If you do come back, you come back a God. A God is in their own right. You own a mansion. You'll come back a billionaire. You ain't got to work for it. You inherit it. You hit the jackpot, the lottery, $3 billion. You ain't got to work for it. The jackpot falls in your lap, or you're born into a rich family and you inherit it, or you become an actress and you're famous and you're on the stage and you're global and that's how you come back. Ain't no more the struggle, ain't no more the suffering, ain't no more of these constant. No, you have paid off every karmic debt you came back to pay, my love. So if you choose to come back, it's because you know this time you come back with a crown on your head and a magic wand in your hand. You live like, hello, you're a king or queen of a country. Hello, you know what I'm saying? You marry a multi-billionaire who puts you in a mansion where you have maids and nannies. That's what I'm talking about. Because through every setback, through every challenge, through every obstacle, through every attack, you remain disciplined and diligent, and you remained confident and brave and courageous. And I'm not saying that we don't fall, because we do. We cry, we yell, we scream, we rage, we make mistakes, we do all of that. But what you don't do is you don't sit down for long. You bounce back, you rise up, you're the phoenix. You set yourself on fire, and you go out there and you find a way to make it work. You hold it down. You speak up for others because you know what bullying feels like, and you don't allow it around you, in your children, in your family, in your home, on the job. That's why you're a bullied attack, because you are the one that says, I'm here, I am karma, hear me roar. And they see you and they say, oh, they gotta go. They light too bright. They know too much. They speak too much. We used to being messy and full of, and they don't fit in the mess, because you're the blessing and you're the light and you are the curse breaker and you're walking karma. People leave you and they laugh and they stalk and they attack, and lo and behold, whether or not you get to hear it or see it, Judas falls every time. They go into poverty, it's homeless, into addictions, and they fail and they get ill and they pass away. And hello, because after everything that you survived, you were their karma. You were here for their families to pay their debts. And sometimes being walking karma is not fun, because you keep coming in contact with people that got to learn a lesson. That's what walking karma is. Everybody comes around and got something they got to learn. Hello, but you teach it. You teach it. You may not know you do. And the fact that you keep giving in the midst of, you keep forgiving in the midst of, you keep the revolving door open in the midst of, keep going back, keep helping, you keep lending a hand, you keep listening, answering the phone. Every time you keep on doing the good deeds in the midst of the evil, you're teaching. And they're receiving their karma. All right, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby going off. And yes, I know it's fun, but you chose to be a vessel for the Most High to bring balance and alignment and justice and love and peace and joy back to this planet by getting rid of those bloodlines one by one. You are a demon slayer. That is your job. Hello. And although at times it may not feel fear, it may be a lot of weight, the rewards, oh my love, you have yet to see the blessings and the glory of the Most High in your life. When your body merges with your soul, is elevated to that level, that's, man, what? You will open up the heavens, and man will flood into your home, into your finance, into your health, into your children, into your life, and it won't stop. When God turns on the faucet to return what you have done, what you have given, what you have survived, overnight, you will say, when you cry those tears of joy, overnight you will say, I knew it. I knew it. I knew all this time. I knew, God, you did not forget. I knew you saw me. I knew you were there. And man, and Bishop the aspirin. When you will open your hands and spark will you ignite, and man will fall from the skies with overflow, and you'll have more than you can carry, more than you can hold, more than you can give. You have enough you'll be so blessed that your life will be a blessing to everyone around you, everyone put in your presence. Busy, booked, and blessed, assignments and traveling and speaking and leading and coaching and giving and healing. Man, if you feel a goosebumps on my body, your soul has already said yes. Your body is on the way, in preparation. Allow yourself some grace. Allow yourself some grace for what you have been through, for what you have experienced. And this has been lifetimes, my love. This ain't your first rodeo. Allow yourself some grace, some rest, some love, some care. Allow it. You've earned it. It's your birthright. Give it to yourself in excess. Because what you're about to receive, my love, what you're about to receive, oh, you want to go and be ready. It's time for you to dance. It's time for you to dance in the rain, to dance for joy, to dance around the fire, dance by the ocean. It's time for you to dance in your dreams. It's time for you to love the life that you're living in the skin you're in. Self-expression and strength. Now, you could have been a dancer. You could love dance. Those who know me know that. Yes, someone on the pole, so what? Strength training. Hello? Ooh. You have the astronomer. You have an astronomer and a sentinel. Self-discovery, determination, and certainty. You got predestination uncertainty with Archangel Michael, the mother effing truth Ruth. Come on now. You better know that you know that you know that you know that God's about to bless you. Astronomer. Now we know tarot is oracles, psychics, mediumship, Reiki, healing, a lot to do with planetary energy. Astrology is more zodiac. But astronomy is planetary, working with the planets, the cycles, and when they're in alignment, what planet is in retrograde, all that planetary work. Knowing what this again in the birth chart. A lot of people are following your tropical birth chart. Sun, moon, rising, I know that. Tropical. That's modern day astrology. Ancient astrology is in Placidus charts. Everybody ain't got a Placidus in their chart. For a reason, I'm not going to go into all that because we're not doing school today. We'll be here forever. If you have a Placidus and a tropical, it's confirmation that your last lifetime, the one closest to this one, you worked with planetary energies, which means you were already in a craft. My witches, Poppy, what's the matter? Calm down, sir. We good? It's all good in the hood. My witchers, especially if you work in the occult. Hello, especially if you work in the occult. And I will give you a few signs to let you know if it calls you. You're not afraid of the Ouija board. Everyone knows I have a Ouija. Hello. I've been touching, working, trying with Ouijas since I was 6 years old. I found the old Ouija board in a house. Hello. That's how it came. So it came to me. I'm 6. I don't know what Ouija is. In an old house, I found a Ouija board in an old closet. I didn't go to that. That Ouija board called me. It came to me to let me know. Don't be afraid of this tool. You're going to use this. Forget what they say in movies. Forget what you see. This is going to be your connection with the afterlife. What tool works deeper, stronger, and more aligned with dead people? They're the Ouija. Which one? We use a pendulum. There's no more powerful tool that's been put together that works with the dead, with demons, with spirits, than the Ouija board. You've seen all the movies. Hello? People don't want to touch it. They don't even want to go on a spiritual shop and put their hand on it. It's wood. It's carved from trees. Unless it's already activated, it ain't doing that but a piece of wood. Ouijas have to be activated. Hello? You can't just see a Ouija board and boom, it's working. That ain't how it works, my love. Unless somebody already activated it, then that's a whole nother story. Because people do that, that's dark magic. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking when you get my Ouija board was made for me. I didn't buy it out of a shop. I got connected with people that make them. I had it made for me by handcrafted. It's got my name on it. I wasn't going buying no Ouija board at a shop. I don't know where it been, if it's new or used. Not doing that. That's the kind of tool you don't want to get that way. If you don't go to a craftsman shop and they make it from you brand new, carve it, have it engraved with your name. Don't go to no shop and buy no Ouija. You don't know if it's used. Some people recycle that. You don't know if it's been cleansed. Now, if you do one, there is a cleansing ritual Of course you should do. Even when I got mine from the shop, and it came to my house, I still did a cleansing ritual with it for the 3 days that's needed on my ancestor altar. I gave it to the dead to purify it before that I work. But Ouija calls you. Not afraid of Ouija. You love pendulum. You love crystal ball. I'm not talking about regular crystal. I'm talking about the crystal ball itself. You love mirrors. You are not afraid to work with mirrors. They are portals. That is absolutely confirmation that you should be working in the occult. Especially mirrors, and especially those two. Mirrors are the second highest form because they're portal openers. You can walk through them. You can travel through them. If you don't know how to get back, you may not want to mess with them bitches. I'm just saying. But those two devices, if you're not afraid of them, if you work with them, especially if you work with black mirrors, as opposed to white clear, especially if you work with a black crystal ball, especially as opposed to a white clear, if anything black, if any black portal is calling you, that's the occult, beloved. That's the underworld saying we need you. You got work to do. Light work is different. My light workers, you love herbs, to work with herbs. You love ointments and tinctures, and you love little crystals, and you wear a lot of crystals, and you like to work with candles, and you love fire. You love water. You love the water, beaches and water and working with water. Those are my light workers. You're the healers. You are the healers. You are the tarot readers. You are the one. You are the mentors, the coaches. You're the inspirers. It's your voice, your presence, your love. Your walking love. Lisa Ann Mason, you in the house? That's Lisa. Melanie Twin, like me, she's the occultist. Lisa is the angel. She's the muse. She's the light. She's love. She's pure energy. And it's a few others in here I work with. But I know them because they've been around with me for a long time. They ain't newbies. Mo. I don't know Mo. Wisdom keepers in the house. She's me and Melanie. She's the occult. Hello. Rain and may not be here. Who's the other one? Kelly, who's not here. Those are all my fairies, all my butterflies. Like Lisa, they light workers. If you work with people long enough, we know. And I know. Randy, as young, he's the occult. He's yeah. And every warlock is not a dark practitioner. I don't care what they tell you in movies or whatever. Warlocks are masculine dark practitioners that work in the occult. They're not all negative and toxic. So what they get a bad name, I'm gonna say that. They get a bad name. They do wolfsbane magic and they're vampire magic. They're not all negative. Those are my road dogs. If you're an occult woman and you're a witcher, a occult witch, an occultist, we link with warlocks. You've had a lot of toxic warlocks. If you have, when you get a warlock in the upright, that's the most powerful masculine energy there is. And occult women, that is our counterparts. So don't give the warlocks a bad image. They're underrated. Okay? They run with wolves. All right? Just like every witch. We have light workers. They're not really called witches. They like to call themselves light workers. Because witches, I am a witch. All day. And then the other day. It is what it is. But light workers are more like shamans and like that. Like the monks and those are light workers. Witches, warlocks, wizards, nah, we get a bad rap because everything attached to us is dark and dangerous and taboo. I'm gonna move on. That's my last two cards from this deck. We got the patron. There you are again with the hands open, the hands wide. When you get the hands like this is receiving. Hands open and up is able to receive. When they're like this, it's giving. And sometimes in our magic, when we're giving away, or when we're doing the full moon return to senders or core cuttings, we'll meditation, we're giving it away. But when we're receiving, new moon, abundance spells, wealth magic, manifestations, new love, new jobs, this is we're hand up and open, it's receiving. You need to know the directions are important. We wear crystals, ladies and gentlemen, on both wrists. But I see a lot of people, and they're spiritualists, and no judgment, everyone's on a different level, or however they choose. Certain crystals do not belong on your right wrist. Certain crystals don't belong on your left. Left is feminine. Right is masculine. Left is what you're calling into your body, what you're receiving, feminine energy pulling in. Right is masculine, giving. What you're giving out to the world, to other people. Hello, business. Signing contracts, making deals. That's why the predominant signatures are right. Right-handed people are the majority. Predominant hand is the rights because it's a masculine. How you make deals, how you sign contracts. It's a man's world. So that tells you why they chose the right hand. It's making money, hustling, building, creating. The left energy is the woman. Sensitive, health, the body, love, how you love your self-care, healing thyself, receiving energies, connecting with spirit, intake is on the right hand. Crystals that are fire and that are masculine, every crystal has element. If you have a black obsidian or a jet or a black tourmaline or anything dark, hello, and they're or red, like a garnet or bloodstone those are fire magic. They're masculine. They belong on your right wrist. Amethyst, selenite, pink rose, energies that are feminine, water, aquamarine, things like that. Healing stones that heal the body, clear quartz, milky quartz. Those are all feminine and should be on your right side. People, what you wear on your neck. If you're a vocalist, you should be careful what you put on your neck. If it hangs, be careful if it's around your heart. If you're healing from breakup or physical, you don't want a masculine necklace hanging next to your heart. That's not going to heal. It's going to bring in too much powerful energy. It's going to cloud the healing. Women, we have waist beads. It's your womb. You do not want to put masculine crystals by your womb, ladies. Hello? Well, you can for another reason, but I ain't going there. Because if you do sex work, if you do, then that's different. And there's a need for that too. In my practice, when I was doing that, I've closed that as of now. But doing that kind of work, in my practice, I was doing it to women who have been through RAPE, women who have been through sexual violence, or been on men or women that have been molested, whatever. my sexual work and their work was how to heal them from that fear of intimacy, to distract that toxic energy that was forced into them. That we need people, we need workers for that too. Will I reopen it? Possibly. But when I reopen it, will be only with the youth and children. I'm not doing it for adults anymore. I just don't have time for that. I will do that for children and you and the youth. I'm not doing it for adults anymore. I used to do it for a couple who had issues with intimacy. I did, especially for men who deal with impotency, but it was based on spell work or being with toxic lovers. I ain't got time for all that no more. Because it's too much out here. It's the overflow. That'd be my whole business. So, mentorship and finances. Somebody you may be guided to either get you a mentor for study or for teach, because you're in the phase of learning and connect and reconnect in alignment. Someone you may be guided to either get a mentor or someone you're being asked to open that practice. Because mentorship and finances means building your finances, growing your finances through building a mentorship practice. Okay? Or working with a mentorship to help balance or deal with financial issues. Take what applies. Because we got the sailor. There you are. And what a poetic ending to this deck. The sailor. New influences and wanderlust. Wanderlust is childlike curiosity. New experiences that bring joy, bring passion. It could be a new lover come in. It could be a new mate. It could be a new partnership. Something that's going to ignite a fire within your womb, within your passion. I don't know if it's with this mentor or this is like for some of you that's building a mentorship, this is captain of your own ship. Now with mentorship and new influences, somebody could be guided to invest in a mentorship. Okay? Because there's a new influence and mentorship. Opening you up to the wanderlust of the universe, of yourself, of this new soul experience. But I do see money coming in. If you're already a mentor, if you have a business, a coach, or something of that nature, I see business coming in. I see clientele coming in. Like I said, we will have a slow season as summer ends, as fall comes in, things begin to fall away, doors begin to close, a season of stillness and slowing down. But when the spring comes in, after completion of what's the word for some coming together? I know, but I can't think of it. Their body now. Then comes a season of work. What Rihanna say? Work. Is that what she think? I think so. I don't listen to that music no more, y'all. So I'm trying to remember. All right, guys. If anybody would like a personal reading, feel free to book your reading now. $5, $10, or $15 to get a reading. When you're a spirit team, the reading will be about predestinations. What's already been predestined and planned for you, where you're walking into, what you should be aware of, what you need to do to be ready, what will happen in the season of stillness, of being slowed down, what you should prepare for. That'll be the focus of today's personal readings. I've been seeing a flood of angel numbers leading up to this message. 444-999-144-911-321-1234. Three 23, 1313, 1212, every single day, 1212, multiple times a day. I did say 222, right? That one's been a repeat too. Matter of fact, it's 222 on the clock right now. Ain't it? Hello? And it says let it out. 222. 222, let it out. That's what's playing. See her face? Souls cry. I let my soul cry. No shame, no guilt, no pulling back, no, I let my soul cry. Time, my love. It's time for you to communicate with the dead. Communication with the dead. Somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody needs your attention. Somebody's been trying to connect with you. I don't know if you've been seeing shadows, hearing things, seeing things move around. You get a lot of wind blowing. Lately, I'm asleep at night. I open my eyes. I'm really awake, not dreaming. And my curtains are flying in the air. And as if the wind through the window pushes them up high. And they ain't even that windy. You heard what I said? The curtains are flying up. That's been going on a lot lately in my room. Something is coming. Something has entered your home. Something is coming into your home. Something is present around you. Communication with the dead. Either you have upped your ancestral connection. You have upped your altar work. I know I have. You're calling in. You're calling out to. You're connecting. You have invited spirits in your house. Owls may be significant. I don't know if you work with skulls or you have skulls in your home on your altars. Yeah, communication with the dead. With the number 32, which breaks down to a 5. Blue moon. Blue moon. Blue is attached to communication. It's attached to flow, water, emotions. The blue is calm, it's peace, it's serenity. So this could be at night. Or you're connecting in your sleep. You could be dreaming about past people. You could be dreaming about... Am I going to tell this? Okay, no, they said don't share it. They said no. Okay, I can't. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Maybe dreaming about a certain type of people and they're already dead. I could say that. Okay, I could say that. Well, I've said it already. You may be dreaming about a lot of dead people and I ain't talking about family. Or it could be family. But communicating with the dead. Now, I don't know for those of you who live near a cemetery or near a graveyard, but you may want to stroll through, you may want to walk through. This is a practice of connecting and charging up, and it's also a practice of gathering your confidence, making you more brave, and making you more relaxed when you see what is. Yeah, Because the owl represents wisdom, untapped, unknown, ancient wisdom, yet to be discovered. That's what the owl is. So you got the dad that want to give you, they want to tell you something, teach you something that you don't know yet. This is ancient wisdom, elevation for your work. This is prophecy or messages. I see a mother here. This is either your mother or a sister or an auntie, but there's a feminine energy that's passed over. And this person may have passed over in their 40s, 30s, well, 40s or 50s. She may have passed away in her 40s or 50s. I see a grandfather or father. This person looks 60, 70, 80, maybe even 90. They could be from different sides of the family because they don't look like they're together. One or both of these people are trying to talk to you. The mother looks, but she's much younger than him. And I don't think she's connected to him. This could be a great-grand, someone you didn't know because he looks ancient. But this feminine, you knew this feminine. This owl is giving me heavy Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, that's just what I'm channeling. I see Virgo here and Sagittarius. Hello, I can't make out. Breaking illusions. Breaking illusions. Somebody here, you may have thought that communicating with the dead, maybe you grew up in religion, or maybe you're still afraid of this practice. This about whatever illusion you got or you had that was given to you growing up, you need to forget everything you thought you knew. Forget everything you were taught, everything you thought you knew about spirituality or connecting with the past over present energy. This is you taking off the mask. The one was placed on you, that was given to you by birth, by family, by system, by church or whatever, and putting that in the water, letting it flow away and living in your truth, living in the real you. Shedding any old fears or anxiety or doubts when it comes to you communicating with the dead, holding you back from your calling, your practice, from where you belong, your manifestations, your gifts, stuck on the fear of how people are going to judge you, how you're going to be seen. Time to grow up and give it up and let it go. Because whatever's going on, if that's what's happening, that's not the real you. The real you, your soul is trying to break free from what's happening in your human. It's like your human body that holds your soul within. It's like your soul trying to crack off that human flesh so it can reveal the truth of who you are. The Gemini, your real twin, your mirror image. Yep. Somebody bathing in the water, baptizing in the water. This is something you do yourself, not what someone else doing it for you. Poppy, what you was going off today? What's wrong? What's wrong, Poppy? Yo, he is like, there must be some energy outside the door he don't like. Because he going off. What's the matter? Somebody. And as I said that, do you see justice? As I said, there may be somebody outside the door and justice pops out. Justice is about balance, harmony of the self, balance of your inner chakra, your soul being balanced, aligned. As the woman is blindfolded, this is moving on blind faith, which means you don't see, you don't need to know, you don't need to find out. You know that even in the darkness, through the challenges, without seeing ahead of you, in front of you down the line, that you are aligned with exactly who you are, headed in the right direction, and will fulfill this destiny. Whoever dead or they're trying to communicate with you, my love, they're trying to give you some information and balance out something inside of you. Because come on, look at all the skulls on that scale. Look at all, Bobby. So I have to get up. Look at all the skulls and all the bones on that scale. The ancestors are desperate to work with you. They've gathered. Now, justice, you could also been through something that was unjust, that was unfair, that was not aligned, not balanced. Move beyond it anyway. Move beyond it anyway. It'll be handled, but without you, you are to move on, focus on where you're going, align with this work, this destiny, this predestined. Then you are receiving justice. Something that was done to you, hidden, blocked, when you were blindfolded, something that was done to you, you are receiving justice. But something that was done in the dark, but you're unable to see it coming, see how it was done, see how it changed your life. If it brought you an impact in your life, in your finances, in your home, in your family, in your connection, yeah, you're receiving some kind of justice. Y'all gonna have to get. Thank you, Purper. Y'all gonna have, thank you, beloved. Y'all gonna have to give me a minute, because he is doing. Somebody is knocking, but I don't think it's on my door. But whatever the knocking is, it's bothering him. Give me 1 minute, y'all, because he's not gonna stop. And if it disturbs him like that, it's disturbing me. So don't go away. I'll be right back. All right, Bobby. Bobby. All right. Unbelievable. Disturbing me for nothing. Stop it. All right, y'all. Bobby! Now let's turn the fan on because I'm hot. You know why this dog barking, y'all? It's a maintenance worker cleaning outside in the hallway. And every now and then she bumps the door. He mad because she doing her job cleaning. And he don't want her to clean around. Boy, if he don't go on, get out of here, he about to get pop out. No, he not. I say that, but he don't never get it, so it don't even work no more. I bet, Pop, you want pop out? He look at me like, how many times you gonna offer me that? And I don't even know what it is because I ain't get it yet. I'm going to let me get into the live so I can see. Because I didn't really been alive, so I can't really see. Thank you. Was that Randy? Oh, Purr. Thank you, Purr. Thank you, Golden, for that donation. Yeah, Lisa, he could say whatever he want to say. She got to do her job. He don't want to clean around our apartment. Don't clean, don't wipe a wall, nothing. Like he gonna do it. Purr, I gave you an ancestral offering for next Saturday, Purr. A donation to your ancestors to return blessings for your beautiful donation. Thank you, my love. Yeah, you better get out of here. Like, oh no, that's right, Garcia. God is more powerful than anyone. That's right. Hello, cause somebody you definitely getting justice for what was done to you. Cause otherwise, that's what I'm feeling. Like the universe owes you some kind of justice, my love. And you got it coming. You got relaxed energy. Yeah, honey. Your ancestors said relax. Sit back, rest, enjoy life, walk through the grass, have some fun, relax your energy, my love, because you are embraced, you're loved, you're protected, you're being comforted at this time, and deer wrapped around you, you are being watched. You're being watched day and night, watched over, looked after by that deer. You have animals, you have owls here and deers here. Animal spirits. This deer is watching you. The deer's eyes like headlights. This deer is watching you. Watch you as you heal from something or someone. Now we have Leo here. The deer is here watching over you, nurturing you, laying his head on your shoulder to comfort you, know you are not alone. You are never alone. We have 9, 32, 30, and 19, which breaks down to a 9, 5, 3, and 10. We have closing of a cycle. We have hermit mode, self-reflection, inner standing, We have 3, balance, mind, body, and soul. And we have 5, a shift, a change. Okay, that's hello. And balance is on the bottom. Balance is on the bottom. Rest your pretty head, my love. Get into balance. Check in with yourself. Self-love, self-care, reflection, purging, letting go, moving on blind faith with creating. Every good vibe comes back again. I wear my scars like a rainbow of hope. All right, my loves. If you want a reading today, this is the last call. 5, 10, 15. Cashapp Super Chat. You definitely have passed over energy, or these are ancient ancestors, unknown. Your spirit guides. You have a lot of paranormal. There may be paranormal activity going on in your home. It's time for you to get rid of fear, get rid of anxiety. It's not warfare. It's not spiritual attack. None of you, the collective I'm talking about. None of you resonate with this message. Time to grow beyond that and to get into alignment with the assurance that those who are trying to reach you have great intentions. And so reach back, reach out, reach deeper within yourself and get rid of any doubt. Now we're going to pull some tarot, and I'm going to end it with ancestral messages. And there you are. Your soul body has already jumped timelines. I don't know if you feel this elevation, you feel this lifting, this rising. This is the hermit, this self-reflection, understanding, spending time meditation, speaking to your ancestors, to your guides, in reflection, checking in with yourself and realize how far you've come, how far you have come. Looking back now, 3 years ago even, all you shed, purged, let go, healed, risen above. It's a time for checking in with you. Somebody here, and you may know who you are, because this will be somebody that I'm speaking to, and they definitely won't resonate with everybody. But if you know, then you know that when you were a child, and it may sound weird, it may sound strange, but there's nothing impossible under the sun. Everything that has happened before. There was a time before, and there's a place now on the earth where children can levitate. Most of them in Asian countries, but it's happening right now through shamanic instruction. They're doing it. Oh yeah, they're doing it. You watch anime, that ain't made up. There's nothing new in the world that has happened. No new ideas. We're building off everything already old. Somebody here, when you were a child, you had the ability to levitate. And I ain't talking about in your dreams. And you remember it. You may wonder if you were dreaming it, because maybe nobody saw it, or maybe one person did, a sibling or a family member, or you. And you know who you are. Yeah, and somebody saw, somebody knows. And they're alive. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, gaining access to resources, gaining access to manifestation, being given the opportunity to walk through new doors, new beginnings, new resources, new income, working on your own financial goal or business to build extra streams of income. Queen of Pentacles is wealthy in her own right. Hello. Whatever she has, she builds, can't nobody take away. She knows how to invest it, how to multiply, how to grow it. She can see an opportunity wisely and decide whether or not it's good for her, whether or not she should go forward. She don't make dumb financial decisions. She's learned from her mistakes how now to build wealth on her own. Single mother energy, heavy single mom energy, heavy entrepreneurship, or single father energy. I'm getting heavy single mom. Heavy on the road to entrepreneurship. Capricorn gang all day, Queen of Pentacles. The goat, the builder, the achiever, the hustler. Defying the odds of gravity. Ain't no glass ceiling, rising above it all. Focusing on your bag. Happy, at peace, in your own lane, in your own bubble. You're not just learning, you're not just elevating, you're not just transforming, you are building and creating and establishing peacefully. Now, you may not have met your tribe yet. You may not be in that partnership or in that group association yet. You may not be networking yet. You may not be walking with your team yet, but you've already planted the seeds to call that in. First, you establish it. You put your name on it. You're secure with it. You're confident with it. Then you invite people in. Because the work you do is about to speak for you in a huge way. Mastering your craft. Building wealth. Building a legacy. Building a business. Working focused and disciplined. Sitting on your throne, calling it, hello, win your crown. And shining. And you got people watching. I don't know if you're on a platform like I am, or you have a social media presence, or it's on your job in your company, you're a manager or boss, whatever you do, people are watching you shine bright like a diamond. Look at you, Hunter. Look at you. This is giving me dominatrix. This is giving me mistress, priestess. It's giving me queen, God. It's giving me empress status. You have taken your power back. You're staying in your own lane. You're calling the shots. You are leading your way. You're going at your own pace. And you are stronger than you've ever been. Wise, patient, building. And they can't ever again. Ten of Swords. Betrayal. Betrayal. They stabbed you in the back. They betrayed you. They lied. They gossiped. Threw dirt on your name. They abandoned you, rejected you. Time after time, Either this is one person that wouldn't stop, or this is the whole group, a whole family, a whole coven, a whole gang that came for you, for your purpose, for your lights, for your energy, for your voice, for your strength, to bring you down, break you down, and almost had you giving up on life itself. But guess what? They didn't know what you was made of. They didn't know what you were made of, my love. God grew you like the rose from the concrete. From the ashes rose the phoenix. They didn't know. And now all those who are going to watch you walk away, turn your back and give them your ass a kiss, are going to watch you shine, are going to watch you receive, manifest, build businesses, luxury, traveling, first class, at a table full of abundance and overflow, and know that they will never be invited to your table. They don't earn the right to sit and pull out a chair. Yeah, and you may still be trying to forget. And that's okay. Soft in your blood. They didn't know. That even as the strength of you shows, inside, soft of your bloodline, that is the Lamb of God. There's a child of light. There's pure energy. That's innocence. Even after all they did, they couldn't break your spirit. Still you love, still you give, still you're kind, still you're generous, still you're light, still you help, still you heal. They could not break who you were in your soul. All they did was break off that shell and that mask to reveal your true essence of who you were. And your light blinds the demons, and they can't come close enough without being hurt or affected or intimidated. Yeah, but you know pain. You know struggle. You know heartbreak. You know heartbreak. And God knows, and your ancestors know. We've got 88 here. We got 88 here. And 1010. At the closing door, ending the tough cycle comes abundance, wealth, flow, justice. Because 8 represents what goes around comes around. It's a symbol of karma. The infinity sign goes left to right. That is karma. That is karma. That is what goes around comes around. But we turn in the upright. It's the number 8. It symbolizes abundance, wealth, prosperity, growth, blessings beyond measure. It's true karma in the upright. Y'all know I'm a numerologist, so I can talk about numbers all day. I always wondered why in school math was my favorite subject. And I loved math. I chased math and I couldn't get enough math. Now I know why. Numbers are very important in my practice. I study them, I follow them, I see them. I put them together like a puzzle. I turn numbers into letters, into words, into music. Therefore, I am walking karma. I didn't even have to flip the daggone card. It fell in my hand, either on the bottom or the top of the deck. But when I pulled the cards from my hand and shuffled them, this one stayed in there. Justice, baby. Walking karma, baby. Demon Slayer. The battle is not yours. Victory has been won. Judas has fallen. And a new life has just begun for you. That's what it is. That the Ten of Swords, that stabbing in the back, that betrayal, that deceit, that deception, those unalive spells, those financial block spells, money spells, love spells, health attacks. Why all of a sudden now my throat is tickling and hurting? As soon as they popped up, my throat chakra is attacked. Who's a cheater that stole your identity? Who's a cheater that stole your mail? Who's a cheater that used it to open accounts, buy things, get lines of credit, try to get you in criminal situations, legal situations? Who's the cheater that stole your identity? Gave it to a karmic. Someone posed as you. Signed, forged documents with your signature. A fake ID with that picture on your ID. That's where that justice, that's why that justice card came out. Yeah, seasons are about to change, my love. What's the next season? Fall. Oh, something's about to fall away. Hit the ground. Be planted in the earth. Be sucked in to the afterlife, the underworld. Something is falling away. Something is changing, shifting. Something is releasing Persian. Somebody could have been on down low. Fall with all the colors. I just saw Alphabet Community. And what did I say? Rise above it. Rise above it. Yeah, they did it. Yeah, it happened. And now you're different. Now you've elevated. Now you've ascended. It triggered your awakening. It is what is. It was what was. Well, guess what? Thank God it's over. And move on. Rise above it. What did I just say? $10. That tough cycle is over. Cycle ended. New beginnings arriving. Libra, we got a Libra here, but justice done many twice, but we got a Libra. Put us in their 60s. You got somebody in their 60s, put it where it belongs. Something about someone in their 60s, a Libra, a cheater, you, an elder, someone that wants to connect with you. I don't know. Or somebody that poses you. Oh, you can love them from afar. Whoever this person is, you can love them from over there. From another state, another country, a new home, a relocation. You can love them without no closure. This could be a parent. Or whoever this is, I don't care if it's the ex, a sibling, a parent, a child, a friend, whoever this was, if they didn't cheat on you sexually, they cheated you out some money. They cheated you out of an inheritance. They cheated you out of some time, energy. They don't have to always be a lover, because I don't see no lover here yet. I don't actually see a lover didn't come out in the other card. A lover ain't come out here yet either. So this cheater could have been someone other than intimate connect, just somebody that lived with you, stole from you, owes you, still owe you. I keep hearing stolen inheritance. Somebody caused you to have to rebuild after a loss. Did somebody put you out of a home, out of a house, too young? I just saw the word cult. A fake cult that scammed you out some money. There's the ascension symptoms I spoke about. Oh yeah, you're going through it, honey. You're going through it, honey. The headaches, that loss of appetite, the joint pain, the muscle pain, the fatigue, the rashes, the vertigo, the issues with your feet, ladies with your womb, fellas with your rod. Somebody here could be practicing celibacy, and you very good if you are. If you're going through ascension and symptoms, you should not be sexually attached to nobody else. You should not be connecting with nobody else. Your body is already going through. It's being transformed. It's purging. It's detoxing. You should not be giving any of your essence, sharing any of your essence with nobody else at that time. It will not only slow it down, but for some it just stop it all together. Especially if they're karmic, that there ain't gonna be no. If you're having sex with a karmic, a cheater, living with one, going back to back, I don't care what it is. If you're doing that now, this is not your message. I'm not talking to you. This is not your message. I'm talking about somebody that's been broken and bruised and moved on and collected their ashes and are now rebuilding. If you in a mess, I ain't talking to you because God don't bless no mess, and this ain't your reading. If you're engaging in toxic energies, I don't care who it is for what, then this ain't your reading, my love. So you'll know. The group association. Did you engage with a coven online that ends up to be a cult? Did they steal your money or stalk you or stole your identity or something? And for those of you who are in isolation and ascending solo, your tribe is coming in. Get ready to be inducted, invited, connected with some kind of group, a tribe, a spiritualist, a true coven, some kind of academy that you're going to be called in, invited in. People in this group make a lot of money. There's a lot of wealthy people in this group where you're going to be invited. They're building. They're business owners, entrepreneurs, spiritualists. Yeah, you're getting tied to wealth. They got somebody in their 30s. Somebody in their 30s. Either you're in your 30s and this happened to you, or somebody in their 30s is going to reach out and invite you into this group, regardless of your age. Maybe seeing you having some kind of wisdom they need, or you have a gift that they see you have they could use, that will inspire the group. So you're in your 30s and this is you about this coven, this identity theft, this association with the wrong people. Someone in the 60s, maybe the leader, the master, or whatever it is, stole your money, your identity, or something going on here. This betrayal, or are you in your 30s and somebody stole your inheritance in their 60s, like a parent, or someone was left you from a parent? Are you in the 60s? Is this your child? You're in the 60s. If you're in the 60s, you got a child in their 30s that stole from you? I don't know. I ain't gonna even open up that bag of worms. How many times today are we? How many times? How many times? We saw 222 on the clock during the reading. I channeled 222 in my message. And here it is again. Balance and harmony. Fame and fortune. Oh yeah, your protection. Protection. Did I not say someone's watching you? Someone's looking for you. Someone sees you, admires you. There's a secret admirer here. Someone's going to open that door to the opportunity. And this person will be in a group, or the leader of a group, or something. But I see a lot of wealthy people here in this association. A lot. A lot to learn, a lot to add. Someone in their 60s, someone in their 30s. You are up. Above it up. Put it where it belongs. All right. I see you. I see you, Charisma. Okay, Reborn. Reborn is booked a reading. So we're going to take a moment and give her a reading. And then I'm closing. Charisma has booked a reading. So if you want a reading, she's extended it. Last call. Last call if you want a reading. Because Charisma has booked a reading. It's the last chance to get on board. So I will go ahead and shuffle the decks. Why these cards not shuffling? So this is like the thickest card stock deck I have. The card stock is thick, so it's hard to. The cards don't bend easily. I guess they did that to preserve them, but make shuffling hard when they're not flexible. All right, so we're going to do Reborn's reading. My nose just started itching. My nose just started itching. Knowing your nose itches, that's negative influence, negative energy. Okay, let's see what's going on, Mama. For Charisma. I'm gonna use let me use this for my free card giveaway. Let me use this one. Every reading will get a free pull from the extra deck, included with your tarot, whether you do three or five cards. And the $15 reading is 5 tarot. There's an extra deck pull and cards from the wealth, financial freedom, and wealth building oracle. So the 15 includes money, finances. That's the extra bonus to the 15. It also includes money reading, a money reading. So not necessarily just more cards, but it's the influence of which cards are included. I don't know why they telling me that. Charisma, there's an ancestor that's trying to contact you for sure. Somebody's trying to get into my energy, although I'm not letting them in, I think. Because normally they just flow in, but this one, there's resistance. But there's definitely somebody that's passed over that's trying to connect. Because I can feel it. And the fact that someone pick up this deck, yep. Yes. What? I knew it. You definitely got somebody that's passed over. You got somebody that's not here in this world. Because propagating energy. So she's holding the crystal ball. Charisma, you definitely got somebody, an ancestor or passed over energies that are trying to reach you. Because when the energy is propagating, it's building. It's like powering up. Like they need you to power up. They're trying to communicate with you. 14 is temperance. 14 is temperance. So I don't know if you want to go get a physical or health checkup. Because 14 is about health. Temperance is about health and wellness. It's about self-care. Okay, so you may want to check in with your health. Temperance is about stepping back from the world instead of giving that energy, putting all the energy into yourself. It's a self-check-in to find out what's going on within thyself and your own body. It also is Archangel Michael offering you protection. It's divine guidance. So they definitely want. Yeah, you got the Empress. Empress is like a soft. It's like your soft girl era. It's about focusing on the womb, on healing and vitality, and how you care for yourself. Like caring for yourself, like she cares for her body, her skin, her diet, her hair. She focuses on her softness and regaining her feminine energy, building her feminine energy, connecting with the world, connecting with nature, getting back to true self. The moon here again. Things hidden. Hidden finances. That's what I'm hearing. Hidden finances. 3 of Cups. You're connecting with your feminine side to connect with your tribe. I see a tribe coming in. I see a sisterhood coming in. Take off some of the burden, some of the weight. A lot, because right now there could be a loss of community. A feeling of lonely, wanting and needing sisterhood and friendship and bonds, and a lot of divine feminine energy here coming together. To me, that's a tribe or sisterhood. I ain't making with Two of Cups. Come on now, Two of Cups. Two of Cups and Three of Cups. This is the coven. This is the sisterhood. This is tribe. This is inviting a lot of feminine energies around you for like comforting, loving. Like, I can't say enough about that feminine energy. Yeah, honey. What did Charisma, before I read all the cards, did I not say hidden finances, hidden money? Did I not say hidden finances, hidden money? This is you working on something, working to focus, working on the craft, working on the business, trying to build your own legacy, trying to shine your light in the public eye, to wear your crown, be seen, building, manifesting. But together with this, competition, conflict, people pulling at you, competing with your work, stealing your work, reaching for your work. This is a lot of this Five of Wands is like, you could also feel like your work is not being seen, not being received. Because Five of Wands can be the energy of people fighting for your place, or fighting to be in your place, or fighting against your order. This could be for people fighting to throw you off your game. I don't know if these are people that I don't know if these are people or this group association. That's a group association. If you turned your back on them, see how your head is turned away from them, looking away, they may feel anger or bitterness because you decided not to work with them, not to associate with them. And so they have collected to attack your work, attack your money. I say hidden finances as if, and see how she's holding, I never noticed before, but she's holding a green candle. Charisma, you may want to manifest, you may want to do some divination work. This is candle magic. This is divination. I see a petition. I see you scribing a letter. I see herbs burning in a cauldron, or some kind of, you may want, Charisma, you may want to do some candle divination. Because whoever this group is, looks like they're trying to do something to stop others from working with you, building conflict, competition online, or so you can't focus on what you're building, what you're doing. Propagating energy. When energy is propagated, it's building up. With fire wands, that's fire. But you getting together with them protection, but strength in your divination to fight against whoever these are. I don't know if it's just you and one person doing this together. There's a sisterhood. It would be a feminine energy. Someone you would see as a sister. This may be you and that person doing some kind of energy work together with this, because I see magic in her hand. You got the spirit flame. Remember the hands out? Again, there's another candle. You are the light that unites all elements. Let your fire softly glow. All spirit, no. 321 on the, and I mentioned that angel number. Let me read that again. You are the light that unites all elements. Let your fire glow softly. Your spirit is eternal and whole. Oh yeah, honey. Oh yeah, Charisma. You're being guided to perform some divination. Tap into your divination. This is absolutely fire magic. Let your fire glow. This is candle magic. And see how the hands are open on the bottom? But that's another hand in the middle holding that candle. And 2 of Cups. It's giving me heavy. You working with someone. Someone you feel close to, you associate with. Connect, someone you feel connected to, you trust. That will bring out, because the Empress is about money, abundance, creativity, work, manifesting, birthing. And whoever this is, this propagating energy is, yeah. Yeah. That's my son. All right, Charisma. Spirit flame. Spirit's flame is a flame that lights the candle. That flame that we use to light the candles. That flame that we dance around in the woods, in the bayou, around the fire pit. Anything that's lit like a flame. Anything that's lit. Anything that's lit. Air is spirit. Air is all around us. When you light a flame in the air, this is the flame of spirit, because it propagates off the air itself. I'm talking of blowing it out. It propagates off the air. If there was no air, there would be no fire, because it needs air to ignite. Yeah. Because those 2 hands are like your hand, but there's another hand there. And see that image inside the fire? That's a magician. That's magic. Is that Papa Legba symbol behind it? That looks like Papa Legba symbol. I gotta look more at the symbols on these cards. If you know who Papa Legba is, or if you work with Papa Legba, he is the father of the Orisha. A grandfather, some say. The father of all the Orisha, like the father of Oshun, Yamanya, Shango, Oya. He's their Papa Legba. If you watched American Horror Story, Papa Legba was in it. He symbolized the father of all the witches. When Angela Bassett, I'm saying her name right. Why can't I say her name right? Whenever they needed something done, they had to go to him for permission. And if they did spell without his permission, they were punished. I only recognize the symbol because I work with it closely. Whole altar. Well, and other Orisha as well. But he's the largest statue on the altar. in the center. So I don't know if charisma, you might want to consider working with Papa Legba. If you work with the Orisha, he is father of the crossroads. He stands at the crossroads, opens the gate, manifests change. He directs fate. So if you're an occultist or work at the cemetery, then absolutely you work with Papa Legba. If you work for the Orisha. If you work with Santeria, then it's Santa Muerte, and I could go on and on, but I'm not teaching class. But Santeria or Catholicism or Weekend, or if you work with the Archangels, then you work with Santa Muerte at the cemetery. Which would be, who would that be, an Archangel at the cemetery? I don't even know. That's a good question. I need to look that up. Santa Muerte, Kalima, Papa Legba. These are all kings and queens of bones. The Baron. What is his name? Oh my God, I forgot his name. Oh no, I'm sorry. I forgot your name. I see your face, but I can't think his name. Oya is only Orisha, the only Orisha allowed in the cemetery through the gates with Papa Legba. There is no other Orisha that gains access to the cemetery but Oya. Okay, my loves. I think that's it. I'm going to close out the reading. Thank you to everyone that joined today's live. 11:44 on the clock. Have you been seeing 11:44? No, it's not your clock. I got a different one. Have you been seeing 11:44? Well, 11 is stability, balance, alignment. Come into one with thyself. Twins is Gemini, and 44 is protection, divine guidance. Again, stability. Let's say walking with the gods in numerology. That'd be like walking with the gods of protection. Or angels and Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is not a god, so the gods will be different. Closing out. If you have already tapped the like button, thank you. If you have subscribed, you're new, welcome in. Thank you. I would love to have you come back again. Hit the bell so you don't miss a live or upload. Membership, Soul Tribe members, there are new videos that were posted. Go watch those. So we got somebody in their 40s. So we are in their 40s, in their 30s, and then there somebody in their 40s. They're using you. They're using you. Now either you're in their 40s or they are. But somebody in there, I don't know if this is a lover, a friend, a child, a partner in business, whoever this person is, Spirit wants you to know they're using you. I don't know for what, for money, a place to stay. They're stealing your energy, your time, your ideas. So somebody be aware. Maybe you know who that is, because that sure don't resonate with, it ain't me. It ain't I. So if it's you, know if it's you. If you want to book with me offline, I do phone call readings. I do live video. I do 30-minute phone call readings, 15-minute video readings where I send you the link of the video. I don't, or live Zoom readings. So from from cheapest to highest. First would be the 15-minute video, then the half-hour phone call, and then of course the live Zoom. But the live Zoom is extensive when there's major issues going on, because that comes with 3 questions. My undivided attention with live Zoom is a lot more interactive. The 15-minute is only 1 question, and the phone call is on a need to know basis. So it depends on why you're calling and what you need. Somebody hiding their hand, hiding their true intentions, lying, that's watching you, stalking you, looking into you, because they in the shadows, behind the wall, behind the closet, behind the camera, behind the phone. They're watching. So I don't know I don't know. Or somebody that's in your circle that's using you is in the background gossiping, talking about you at the same time. Unforgettable, that's what you are. This is somebody you was connected to, or somebody you're still connected to, because you're letting them come back and forth, and they running game, and they lying, and they planning, and they manipulating your energy, because something they want from you. Now, for somebody, you having sex with this person. I don't know if they're in their 40s or you in their 40s. They may be younger than you. This may be a cougar or whatever this is, or they're older than you and they sugar daddy. I don't know. But somebody here is having sex with this person. I don't know if they're giving you money or just their attention and got you in your feelings. This person is lying. They're using you. They got somebody else. They're hiding a whole nother family, a child in this. Yeah, man. If this is you, if some of you had this going on, you cut the cord, and this person is still, well, they can't be using you if they're gone. Unless you're doing it online. I don't know. Maybe somebody's coming back and forth because they can't get over you, and you think that's love. Put it where it belongs. As sure as hell I mean. But it's somebody also when it came out. What I said earlier about stolen mail. Yo, this person, whoever this is, it's time to focus on the healthier you. You got somebody around you playing in your face, stealing your mail, taking money, or I don't know. Or these are 2 different energies for 2 different people. If somebody stole your mail that you're not with, is in the shadow stalking you to see if you know, or if you don't do something about it. That may be for a different person. Woo! Wait a minute. We got somebody in their 20s. You'll never fit in. Walk away. We got a funeral here. Somebody's about to pass away. We can judge you, but God, you got this. Somebody dying. Somebody's passing away. Somebody in some bad karma, and they about to pass away. Number 1, you got a stalker that wants you to leave you alone, so ancestors go and take them out. They stole your mail, stole your inheritance, stalking you from the shadows, siphoning your energy, sending you spell work. Yeah, it's time for a healthy you. Somebody's going to the upper room in a box or a canister. So We got 20s, 40s, and 60s. You'll never fit in. If they ghosted you, abandoned you, or if it's time for you to step away, it's never going to work anyway. What did I say? Somebody sneaking around behind your back. No. And there it is. Inheritance. Somebody stole your inheritance. Clock it. Somebody stole your mail, steal your money, and they may have opened up accounts, may have got fake credit cards, may have bought some assets, large assets, forged your signature, had someone impersonate you. Somebody may have got an insurance policy out on you and then thought they were going to take you out and gain the money from it. Somebody going 6 feet under, planning your top. Because whatever they took, whatever they gained, they got a lot when they were getting away from it. They did accumulate a lot, but it always to you, it's yours. Has your name on it. They used you to get it, to buy it, your information, your bank statements, your credit card statements, your car, I don't know what the mortgage statements, proving they had a proof of address, proof of your social security, proof of your salary, they had everything they needed about you, and they did this online. Everything's online today. You ain't got to go to the bank. You can get loans, money, you can buy houses, land online. All they want is proof of the documents. You scan them, send them in. If they stole these documents and they built them up, they got somebody's face and put it on your ID, copied your license, social security. Oh, this person got a lot. They did a lot. You the police? That was the police. Loud. So loud I had to turn my phone off. Because it was over that year. Man, somebody going to jail. They're either going to pass away in jail or they're going to take themselves out because they don't want to go. Ooh, Lord. Somebody already got a death under their belt. Whoever this is already got a death under their belt. Man. And they're going to prove it wasn't you. Because where you are, where you live, you got a lease, you got statements, you get your mail, you got years of proving where you are already. You can't live in both places. You can't work in both places. Because I'm hearing this out of state. What they did was out of state. You can't be where you are and out of state at the same time. They can't prove that. They have cameras on the street around your house. Where you shop, there's cameras everywhere. They got pictures of you, where you are, where you live, where you go every day. And all this going on in another state. There's no way they're going to be able to prove that it's you when it's all hits the fan. There's no way. People see you every day, know you every day, know where you've been. There's no way. I don't care what face they have on ID. They're gonna know it's not you. Unless you got a twin that live in that state, then it can't be you there. Your mail there in your name with your name of mail. Talk it out. Somebody, you may want to talk it out with somebody. I don't know if you want to talk it out with a therapist. You know what? I didn't even pull it. Do you know that bitch flew? A car flew off to, so I wasn't going to take it out. A car flew off. And I looked down and it was right there. Like I said, I know. And in their 30s, I put it back, came out again. I don't know what this talk it out mean. With someone in their 30s. Maybe somebody is going to connect with you. I don't know. Or somebody in their 30s that works for the law. Or for the court, or somebody's about to come. Did I not say there's going to be a funeral? Because they sent entities to your home. Because they sent entities to your home. Somebody, you had entities in your home that was not good. That's why your ancestors came in, and that's why your home is surrounded now with your team, because to get rid of them. Somebody sent you demonic energy to your home. All they did was trigger your spirit team to come in and take them out and remove them. So you may have had so much going on in your home for so long and didn't know if it was good or bad, because it was both. It was fighting a battle in your house, around you, with you in it. Somebody charmed the pants right off of you. Somebody charmed the pants right off of you, or charmed some money out of you, because it says prepare for harvest, or you about to get all this right back. Reaping a harvest, or you about to get it all back, my love. You about to get it all back. Because they took a lot. They got a lot in your name. With your info, then it's yours. Right? They couldn't get it without it. Therefore, it belonged to you. And I heard they try to sell off and get rid of stuff to hide it. But the sale of that, the money is still yours. Even if they got rid of the asset, the money they made from it belongs to you. Because I heard things were being sold. It came out again. Who is this that's using you? For somebody, this person is still around you. Now, it won't be for everybody, but somebody, this person is still around you. I don't know if this is your own child, adult child. I don't know if this is a ex, a baby mama, a baby daddy, or just somebody you hooked up with. Somebody, they're using you. They're coming in and out, getting what they want. You're giving it to them. They're not really getting it. And in the meantime, you turn your head, they taking your mail, going through your papers. Man, you're giving this person money, you gave them money, helping them out, something. I don't know why somebody would be doing that, but everybody don't hear at the same pace. Some people gotta learn their lessons a lot harder. It take a lot more time. But somebody may want to learn that lesson quick, fast, and in a hurry. This is your ex. This is somebody's ex. Play from the Himalayas. Hello? She is not you. Somebody left you for a karmic that they don't really want. In the meantime, they're coming back and forth to you, claiming you're the one. But they can't stay with you, move in with you yet, so you letting them come back and forth to prove you still the one. Who am I talking to? Because I know I'm talking to somebody that's playing boo-boo the fool. For what? Because you're volunteering your energy and your time and your money and your life for this buster who's telling you, oh, I love you. She'll never be you. You know, I got caught up in whatever. Or and or that's it. This is somebody raggedy ass baby daddy or some man, whether you have children or not, is playing both sides, living two lives, running in and out of you and your home, eating off your plate, burn some cash. Hello? Because sex is good, you can't let go. You know, they won't leave you alone. No, boo-boo, this is volunteering your good years for what? And they're using the hell out of you. And laughing behind your back, pillow talking with somebody else. And what part you playing? Like, what's the end game? What? That they eventually going to come stay? And do what? There's somebody they barely work, play all day and got no money, always broke, or selfish and hold on to it, don't give it out. Collects it from her and her and her. Whoever got some, let me have it. Meanwhile, give me a piece of that ass too. This is so when they don't protect themselves or you. And you know what I mean? I don't know. I hate to see women abused this way, but I got very low sympathy for women who allow themselves to be preyed on by a dog that they know got fleas. And they willing to stay in the energy because of what? So, and this, I'm speaking to a female. This is a female, a feminine, that's in your karmic energy. This ain't no divine femme. It's somebody in their karmic energy about to learn a harsh lesson. Because you're going to end up with something you can't get rid of. Hello? Or you're going to end up in jail or in court with this person. Try to prove for the rest of your life that wants you, that was scamming, scheming. Hello? Going to cost you a lot of money. Maybe your children. To see everybody coming in. And we doing this for what? Yeah, and I'm going to say just like that. Something that should have been said by somebody's mama or somebody, that you ain't got nobody love you or care about you. I'm going to say it. Because I've been you. I can say that I've been young, dumb, and full of cum. I had baby daddy swinging the big D around, running in and out. Hello? Been there, done that. Got the badge and the trophy, and I'm trying to pass it on to somebody else. You'll end up somebody better grow up, wise up, and gear up for a tower that's coming in. Because if you do not shift from this energy, God or bless no mass tower's going to come in and turn your life upside down. And where they're going to be? Laying out with the next. Because now you ain't got nothing to give but pressure and complaints and tears. And they ain't trying to, I'm just saying. So whoever you are, I'm available. Counseling, readings, coaching, whatever you need, honey. But please, save your life and help another. Give that dusty back to their mama. Or whoever they raise them right. And I'm ending it right there. Close down the gate. Pulling back my energy. Back into self. Thank you for guidance. Thank you for protection. Thank you for abundance of beautiful energy. Thank you to those who were here, who stayed, who gave, who celebrated, who clicked, supported. What's love got to do? Got to do with what's love but a secondhand emotion? If I'm acting confused, I got cause to be. If I tend to look dazed, I read it someplace. Listen to the song. And nobody said it better than Tina. Hello? Nobody said it better. What's love got to do with it? Put it on repeat. All right, my loves. I'll be back tomorrow. God is willing with another channel message. Have a beautiful evening. A great week ahead. Reflect on the messages that were given and act in accordance and seem like love until the end. But sometimes that ain't enough. We need a hard brick on the behind and and somebody that's coming. I'll even be here then to help mend. Put shit back together again. So you're not alone. It happens to the best of us. Life goes on. Karmic debts, lessons, elevation. Thank you, my loves. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Reborn. Thank you. Appreciate you, beloved. I'm telling so much that I want to say it. I gotta go. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Ashe. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Hey, Trolls was trolling today, huh? Trolls was trolling today. They had you working, Reborn. My God. Oh my God, purr. Wait a minute before I go, because I think, did I miss something? Golden, are you still in the room, my love? Hold on. If you have to leave, thank you, but I need to clarify something. Is Golden still in the room? Golden, I took that as a donation, my love. But Golden, did you want a reading? No, Golden is still in the room. Golden, are you in the room? If you're in the room, put yes. I don't know what I was seeing earlier or what I was looking at. And I think Golden is gone. I even answered, I think you wanted a reading. Oh my God. Golden, if you're gonna rewatch the live, I'm gonna do Golden's reading because I think Golden wanted a reading. Thank you, Charisma. I'm gonna do Golden's reading. Oh my God, that was so much earlier. But I'm gonna do it at the end, which will make it easier for her to read instead of rewinding. I'm gonna do the reading at the end. I'm gonna timestamp it to the video. So this one is for Golden. Or per. Oh my God. Because when I said earlier, thank you for, she didn't respond that it was for reading. There was no response or nothing. Maybe she walked away. But I'm sure gonna do it now. And these cards, what is going on with these cards today? But she already got an ancestral offering. I'm gonna keep that one. But now I'm gonna pull cards. And it was $5, so it won't be long. This one's for Golden. I don't know what's going on here, y'all. There's a lot going on here. Energy has shifted. Well, all right, Golden. And the swords on the bottom. Let's give you a well, at least she stepped away, so she had to sit around and wait. All right, Golden, this one is for you, my love. So sorry for the, well, never late, always on time. What's going on? Golden, you too got the Five of Wands. This is competition. This is competition. This is disagreements, arguments. Just like crab is in a basket, all fighting for the same thing, but stepping on top of each other. Don't even care about the welfare of each other. Everybody trying to survive. Everybody trying to rise. Very focused on themselves and what they want. Because you got the King of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if you have a business or this is your job or your work. This has to do with money, the way you make money, your stability. So you may be this King of Pentacles. Either you're trying to build a business or you have a business, something you do on your own, or something, or you're trying to get to the status, and you got a lot of people holding you down, competing for what you do. And this may be having you in the Eight of Swords. You may feel like a victim. You may feel like you're being attacked. You may feel like people are doing something to bind your hands so that your money cannot grow, so your business cannot flourish. You could feel like all these people are working against you, honey, to hold you back from becoming financially independent, opening this business. Now, with your eyes blindfolded, so there may be somebody, whoever's doing this to you may be hiding. They may They may be hiding how many people they're working with. It may be hidden who's actually the ringleader, who's keeping this going. But you could feel like your hands are being tied. Like you just can't get ahead in this business or in this financial stability. Because King of Pentacles is a boss, somebody established, somebody that makes their own money. Yeah, Eight of Swords is feeling like a victim, unable to see through the illusions. This could be a lot of anxiety. You have a lot of mental anxiety going on, some confusion, but you got lunar blessings. You got lunar blessings. Lunar is the moon, which is the mother. The moon reminds you to honor your own cycles. Each phase of your journey holds beauty. Allow yourself to wax, wane, and bloom again. If somebody blocked you from opening a business or somebody blocked an opportunity for you to get this kind of position, whether a promotion, manager, or open up your own business. This is about starting. Yeah, this is about starting over again. This is about taking the ashes and using them as building blocks to start again. Push through. Allow the phases, ups and downs, challenges, obstacles. Allow them to be part of the journey and not to stop you. This is like you being in the storm instead of being in the aftermath. Stepping into your power, knowing that you have the right to be healthy, wealthy, and live in your own personal space. You have a right to manifest, a right to your birthright, a right to abundance, and that even with competition, jealousy, or whoever, if there's a group that you're involved with, if this King of Pentacles is someone in this group that took from you, blocked you, or victimized you, and it had to do with money, and you lost, there were setbacks. This is about, as the moon phases end, so shall all these challenges. And when it does, and the sun rises, when the moon sets, the sun rises, start again. Pick up the pieces. You did it once, you could do it twice. Now you have wisdom. Now you have experience. You learn things you need to know. Now you know who to trust. Now you can see red flags. You know what to do. Rebuild it. Believe in it. Don't let go of the dream. Don't let go of the goal. Don't throw away all the progress you made just because you ran into a brick wall, honey. Keep on building. Yeah, bloom again. You still a rose. A rose is still a rose. I don't care how many times you pluck it. It's still a rose. Our cycles of your life, ups and downs, all serve a purpose. We aren't always up and we ain't always down. But take what you need from each lesson, fix your crown, and move forward. Yeah. Get out of that victimization mentality. Get out of thinking that you were a victim. Even if they victimize you, we volunteer to be in that place. We volunteer to ignore red flags. We volunteer because we want it so bad not to see what's really going on. We all make mistakes and we all choose the wrong direction at one time in our life. It is what it is, my love. So what? We all continue to grow and heal and manifest. So you're not a victim. You still have life in you. Your heart still beats. You're still wise, smart, attracting. So go out there, honey, and Prove them wrong. Let them know you did not stop your shine, your plans, or your goals. I say, Golden. I say. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You could have a platform, Golden. You have a platform or something you speak, you use your voice, and maybe someone came in. Yeah, Archangel Michael says that's the mother effing truth, Rose. Somebody came in and manipulated you because they were in competition and they victimized you, and this might have cost you a lot of money. And you might have some regret, some anxiety, some anger. But life happens, and even to the best of us, there are bad people and bad experiences. Move on from this. Rise above it, beloved. You know better now, you'll do better in a new circle. Ask your spirit team to manifest better opportunities, new opportunities, and just walk into a new door. Rebuild. Rebuild. Money comes and goes. It's meant to exchange. It's never meant to stay permanently in a. We're supposed to use it. That's what it's for. And more will come. All right, my love. That's for you, Golden. Glad you got that reading because it seems like it was much needed. Now I know what it was. So I will timestamp your reading. It's 3:03 on the clock on my timer. So your reading will be at the end of the live. So keep on watching. Thank you for your patience and for your beautiful donation and trusting in me for guidance. For everyone that has and everyone that will, I appreciate you. If you want to give to the channel, you can either join the tribe membership for $3.99 per month. It's a giving every donation every month helps to run the channel. You get extra membership perks, or you can send me a card deck, some crystals, some pens and paper. I use all that stuff every day. Through Amazon wish list, you can send me that with a beautiful letter as a gift. You can donate through Cashapp or Super Thanks even after the video is closed. Every video has a heart button with the $sign. Even if they're not live, you can always click on that and send donations at any time, day or night. Or you can send me a Cash App or buy me a cup of coffee. It's $5 cup of coffee. The link is in my community post section. Thank you, everybody. Now I'm going to go. Because I was tired, boss. I've been running since this morning, in and out. I was tired, but I had to come and give y'all this message. So here I am, and it is well, and I am complete. Thank you, everybody. I hope you got food to eat and that you were fed positively and you got some kind of guidance, and come back tomorrow and get some more. Come on through my gates. It's always open. It's our resting, gathering place. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, soul family. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, subscribers, new and all. I appreciate you all. Ashe.